Good morning, Charlie from the Starseed School, supporting parents with kids who experience the world differently. I just wanted to share a very brief hint or tip with you for today. I was chatting with a parent yesterday who is in quite a challenging place, to be totally honest. There's a lot of uncertainty around their situation and they don't know how things are going to unfold. It's probably going to be 6 months or a year before they have more clarity. And there's a massive amount of anxiety that's associated with that uncertainty. It could be much longer, maybe more than a year before they get a full understanding of the sort of situation that's unfolding for their child. And how do we manage this as parents? How do we sit with this massive level of uncertainty? It can be completely exhausting. It can be completely draining. It can feel really isolating. It can feel a whole host of emotions. There's a lot of different emotions that can be associated with that. One of the biggest challenges is that it can lead us to feeling unsafe. It can lead us to feeling like the world isn't safe, like there isn't the ground isn't stable beneath us, and that can be a really difficult place to be on for an extended period of time. We may in the wild we may have been set up to have that kind of experience of feeling unsafe. If a lion came along and then we needed to run, then our bodies are kind of built for that adrenaline on a very short burst and very short time scale, and then we can go and recover and take time and nourish ourselves. But when we're talking about uncertainty over a protracted period of time, it's massively difficult for us as parents. So how can we support ourselves? So there's a few things that I wanted to share. Really, it's around creating safety for ourselves amongst the uncertainty. So this idea of safe uncertainty is about doing what we can to make sure that we are emotionally safe, physically safe, and we're able to navigate this uncertainty. It gives us more flexibility, and it gives us more capacity to be able to manage this uncertainty. So how about being very present, being very grounded, feet flat on the floor, being very, very clear that I'm experiencing what I'm experiencing right now. I talked previously about doing a body scan, checking in with your body, what feels good and where, and what doesn't feel so good and where, and paying attention to that. What other things can provide us with emotional safety? So our support system, how's our network? Who are we in touch with? Who can support us? Who can look after us and nourish us during this time? Who can we just offload to? Who is safe in our lives for us to be able to go on this journey with? Other things are like really, really good self-care, really nourishing food. If this is going to be a long-term challenge, then we need to be really taking good care of ourselves. Really good sleep. What can I do to make sure I have the most amazing sleep? Meditation. There are some amazing meditations on the Free Mind app, which I absolutely love. And I can provide you with a link for a discounted 60 days free trial if you're interested. So there's all kinds of things that we can do to nourish ourselves, to support ourselves, and to really take the very best care of ourselves. This is a long term. If it's a long term challenge, then we need to be in it for the long term. We need to look at what we can do to support ourselves so that we can navigate this in the most peaceful way possible. It's not straightforward, it's not easy, and it is possible to keep present, to keep in the now, and to keep taking care of ourselves. Because ultimately, none of us know how things are going to unfold. And some of us parents have that kind of very, very real reality thrust in front of us on a much more regular basis than perhaps the general population do. I know we're all experiencing uncertainty with COVID at the moment. But there's an interesting dynamic when we have kids that experience the world differently and how that can show up for us. So key things: recognise when you're in this situation. to take very, very good care of yourself and be as present as possible. You'll be in a much more powerful position when you're able to be present and to send love to yourself and appreciate the situation that you're in, no matter how difficult it is. If you'd like further support, we have the Starseed School as a network of parents who have kids that experience the world differently. There are learning resources, and we have the listening partnerships, the peer support listening every week, which is free during lockdown. So please do make the most of that. And please do let us know if there's anything else we can do to support you effectively. I would absolutely love to be supporting parents who are experiencing these kinds of challenges on a regular basis. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care. Bye bye.